So Nintendo just had their big Nintendo Direct, first one of 2022, earlier today. Honestly, it was packed with announcements, more than I thought it was going to have, and I am going to do a separate video that's, more like an overview of everything. But there was one thing I just had to talk about as soon as possible. Many going into this Direct, going into many Directs in fact, for years now, have been anticipating a new Mario Kart. We've been playing Mario Kart 8 for 10,000 years, something like that, pretty much since the dawn of time. So people kind of feel like it's time for a new game. In fact, there have been debates about the whole Nintendo Kart thing, if they should bring in more Nintendo IPs for the next Mario Kart, because the sense has been that the next game's got to be coming soon. And well, Nintendo pretty much put a stop to all that. You are going to be playing Mario Kart 8 for several more years at least, as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is getting new paid DLC, a sizable DLC at that. In total, they will be adding 48 new courses to the game, many of which I believe will be from past Mario Kart games, so it's not like you're getting 48 totally new original courses or anything, but that's still a lot of content. And it's going to set you back $25 to buy, which I think is a decent price for that amount of stuff. But obviously, that's not what people wanted. They wanted a new and improved Mario Kart game, and yeah, they're certainly not getting that now for a very long time. I've seen people say they think this just means, Mario Kart 8-9 then will have to be like a launch game for the next Nintendo system. I don't think that at all. I think 9 will be on Nintendo's next system, but so will 8. GTA 5, move over. And I wouldn't be surprised if it got even more content updates past this one, which is sort of the thing that actually concerns me the most about this announcement. I'm not really as much worried about how and when I'll get Mario Kart 9. The way this content is being rolled out is what concerns me. Because this isn't like pay your money and boom, download your DLC. This is a very long-term content rollout. We've seen, other games in the past, you buy kind of an expansion pass and you get things over, a series of months. But this is on a totally different level. They teased you'll be getting it soon. I think March is when the content starts to go live. But these updates are set to trickle out, they said, over 6 waves that will last through the end of 2023. So that's over almost the next 2 years at least. Mario Kart 8 will be getting new content, which obviously, again, I think is quite the blow for Mario Kart 9, because it's not like you're going to get that game until long after this rollout. I'd probably say at least a year or two after these updates are done. It's not like they're going to string you along with all these updates, with all these new courses, and instantly, once it's done, be like, okay, buy the new Mario Kart and throw Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the trash. And that's only, again, if they don't do more updates after this one. I mean, the game already has an insane install base. Obviously, it's the most successful Switch game. Almost like half the Switch owners freaking own it. So that's a lot of potential buyers you can be making money off of by just adding more stuff to the game. This DLC, think about it, people, this DLC will probably make more money alone than most full-blown new Nintendo Switch games. Understand that. But here's the thing, you don't have to buy it outright, which is, again, where my main concern comes in, because you also get this included with the new Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. If you're already subbed to that, this is included. I mean, what a great value. You've got the Animal Crossing DLC, N64 games, now this. Most people subbed to this will probably just play the DLC that way. And it's like, I look at the people that are going to be playing it that way. You just have to stay subscribed, and you're going to have to stay subscribed at least to the end of it, even if you just want to play each piece of DLC, even just for a small amount of time, and then cancel once it's all over. You're still going to have to stick with it for at least 2 years. And when I looked at that screen they showed with the different update waves, instantly all I could think about was live service games. This is exactly what they do. They chart out this course of all the content updates they have planned over the next year or two, and keep trickling out content to keep you either spending money on the same game, like through buying DLC outright, or by subbing and having these new things included as long as you stay subscribed, like with the expansion pack. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is now a live service game, the way I see it. I mean, it's just the reality. Nintendo is clearly testing the waters to probably offer similar stuff in other games. I can say I'm very worried about Splatoon 3 having some similar type of content roadmap. Maybe not much different than what they've done in the past, but instead now having you actually pay for stuff that they also tie to the NSO expansion pack. You know, previously, like in Splatoon 2's paid DLC, that was like single player content. Yeah, you could unlock stuff to be used in multiplayer, but it's not like levels and guns and stuff were locked behind DLC paywalls like they are in many other multiplayer shooters. I feel like there's potential for stuff like that to happen with Splatoon 3. And that may still include like an initial bunch of free stuff, right? It's not like they're just going to hit you with that right up. Just like with Mario Kart 8, it's not like this thing came out right away. Maybe Splatoon 3 comes out and you get a year or so of the free updates and then boom, they hit you with this. And obviously the concern with these subscriptions like the expansion pack, besides just losing access to all this stuff once you unsubscribe, is like with other subscription service, they make it seem like a solid value at the start, but that's just really to build up that sub number, get people used to having all this content tied to the subscription. You're like, oh, I don't have to pay the $25 for this, the $30 for that, it's all just included with this. But again, that's just for access. You're just paying for the access. You own nothing. And then after a while, they start jacking up the price of that subscription. And at that point, once it's gone on for a while, these people are like, shit, if I unsub, then I lose all of this stuff. Better stay subscribed. Happens all the time with the subscriptions. And it's not like I'm trying to lump Nintendo in with everyone who does this stuff now. I'm not saying they're for sure going to do this with other games like Splatoon 3. But this is how these things start, so I do want people to be aware of it. In terms of the content on its own, I think it's fine in terms of what you're getting for the price. You know, if you want to pay that flat $25. But this is something they should have done way earlier. This feels like an insane amount of milking at this point. And like I said, it confirms that 9 is not coming for still several years. And I wouldn't be surprised even if we got like a second pass for this. And imagine that. Imagine this ends and they say, hey, we're going to do, you know, expansion pass 2, and that's going to go another 2 years. And at that point, how could you not say this is a live service game? So yeah, it's certainly not something I'm super gung-ho about. I think it's a big disappointment that we're not going to be getting Mario Kart 9 for a long time, and it makes me very concerned about how Nintendo is going to continue and develop these different business practices, sales practices in the future. Anyway, with that, this video is a wrap. Let me know your thoughts on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe getting DLC in the comments. Are you excited for more content in 8? Are you upset with what this means for Mario Kart 9? And how do you feel about this live service route they seem to be taking with it? As always, I'm the Shy Guy, Johnny Zakari, and thanks for watching.